Oh, hello. I didn't know there was anyone in this forest. That was until I smelt the smell of burning plastic. I was being a curious little kitty and I decided to investigate. And I just so happened to stumble across you. Oh, silly me. I didn't introduce myself, did I? My name is Lyra, and I'm a Neko-jin. Half feline, half human? To put it into layman's terms, at your service. Well, not literally, of course. Depending on the circumstances, I may not be able to assist you. But I digress. From what I can see, you don't seem to be injured at all. Although you may be injured internally, I would say the best course of action at the moment is to get you to a safe place where there isn't any danger. This forest is home to several dangerous creatures, such as vampires, some of which are notorious for kidnapping people and branding them, along with huge spiders. Creepy. Why am I helping you? Of course I'm going to help you. That's the kind of thing to do. I'm not just gonna leave you here. Now put your arm over my shoulder and around my neck. I'll help you move out of here. Up we go. There we go. Now you're not lying down on the dirty grass and leaves. Lying down for that long in that kind of a place must have made your back ache. I'll massage it for you if you want. Hey, I'm not just gonna let you be hurt. Does that feel nice? I'm surprised you didn't act like everyone else does when they see me. Usually, people run or get scared at the sight of seeing a person with cat ears and a tail. But you seem different. In fact, you didn't seem to care at all. You acted like I was a normal person just wandering through the forest. Oh, this place? Well, I don't really know whose property it is, to be perfectly honest with you, but I found it a couple weeks ago while I was wandering around. I looked around inside and no one was in, so I let myself in. I don't think anyone lives here anymore, as nothing's been moved from when I last came here. Trespassing? What are you gonna do? Report me to the nearest guard? You wouldn't do that to a pretty girl like me, would you? I know you wouldn't, silly. Don't even worry about it. About me? Well, my name is Lyra, like I've said, and I don't really live a complex life. I used to live with my master for as long as I could remember. But ever since last year, they just vanished without a single trace. I waited for them for hours, but they never came back home. I know my master can't have left me on purpose. They must have got lost, because my master would never leave me. They were so kind to me. And it pains me every day to see that they're not with me. Yes, they were lovely. Too nice, in fact. They pampered me a bit too much. Anyway, a month after they were gone, I set off on several mini voyages through the region, going past many villages and towns, along with encountering both friendly and hostile beings. You find that interesting? Well, thank you. Sorry about me getting upset. It wasn't fair of me to put you in a situation like that. Do forgive me. I just haven't seen them in so long. Does your back still hurt? That's good then. I'm glad I could help you. Say, I didn't actually ask you your name back in the forest. What is it? Oh, what a pleasant-sounding name! I know a person with that name back in one of the villages I passed through. They were awfully nice to me, and from what I've experienced, you also seem to be lovely. Maybe your name carries a positive blessing. Speaking of names, you ever heard of someone with my name? Just out of curiosity. No? Huh. I guess my name may seem a bit strange to most people out here. I still would have thought that the sight of me would have scared you. But to no avail. I can respect you for that. Just the fact that I look slightly different has put several people off from talking to me. It's not a massive problem, just a bit odd is all. You would have thought that in a land with vampires, giants, and other creatures roaming freely, people would be used to it. I guess it's just how I'm human with a small addition of animal. No, I do have friends. Several. Particular friends. They're all very, interesting. Let's put it that way. One of them, in fact, is someone who you wouldn't think I could get along with. You know how it's always a thing to say that canines hate felines? And that they have this arch rivalry while they plan massive wars against each other? Well, guess what? I'm friends with a canine. Well, a fox to be precise. They're half human like me, and she is so sweet. I think the term for her would be kitsune. I was wandering through one of the mountain areas in this region, and I just so happened to stumble across her in a shrine. We talked for a little while. Well, for hours, in fact. We just talked about our past, what we were doing in the world, really. She seemed to be very unaware of things, like there was something stopping her. What did she look like? Well, from what I can remember, she had long black hair with perky brown ears poking out the top of her head. When I was there, she was wearing this floral robe which looked like something a royal family member would wear. Oh, and her tail! Oh my gosh, her tail was one of the fluffiest things I'd ever seen in my whole entire existence. Imagine mine, but black, brown, and 10 times fluffier. Well, to be completely honest with you, we didn't share our names. We talked about so much, but our names were never something that came up in conversation. I ended up leaving the shrine once it was turning evening because I still wanted to walk around for a while. I wonder if I'll ever see her again while wandering around. So, seeing as I've told you about me and what I've done, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? What have you done? Uh-huh. Oh. Ooh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wow. You sure are more interesting than I thought you would be. Seems like you've done a lot. How can someone have so much time to do things like that? It truly sounds like such a marvelous time. I know we've just met, but do you think that one day you could take me on an adventure like you've been on? I've had my fair share of journeys, but yours sounds so fulfilling. Really? Oh, thank you so much. I've been longing for an actual adventure ever since my master left. All I've been doing for the past year is wandering around aimlessly. I wonder what we could do. Maybe go into a cave or climb a mountain? Oh, how I would love to look over the land while elevated in the sky on my own land podium, like some sort of goddess. It would be magnificent, don't you think? Oh, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Sorry. You're hungry? Me too, apparently. I was just starting to realize that the sun was setting and that we probably should eat. I bet you'd love to eat something after that accident of yours. I don't have anything with me, and I assume you don't either. Otherwise, we probably would have eaten it by now. We should look around in some of these shelves and cabinets. Maybe we could find something. Oh. Did you find anything? I know I did. Seems that I've managed to come across some crackers. Not much, but hey, it's something. I could probably go out and pick some wild plants like some garlic mustard or wild carrots to eat as well. That's what I usually do when I'm hungry anyway. We should do that depending on if you're okay to travel about. The last thing I want to do is to be forcing you to move around with me when you're not physically capable. You're fine then? Great! I say we should get moving and pick some plants before it gets too dark out there. It's not the kind of place you want to get stuck in past sundown. Who knows what could be lurking in those bushes, eh? Maybe another cat lady. I kid. Now take my hand and follow me.